Good morning,
Hold on,
Thomas.
mija. Let's read that.
Good morning, Thomas Manor. Today is Tuesday, September 23. It's time for the morning announcements. My name is Sofia and Raidel. We are from Miss Jimenez's class. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Women standing for the Texas Pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. You may be seated.
Go ahead and have the lunch menu.
Today lunch menu is entry bean mullet, one each, vegetable butter corn cup, half cup, lettuce and tomato half cup, fruit assorted fruit half cup.
The thought of the day, sweet.
Where you're headed is more important than now how fast you're going.
Alrighty, thank you, Raidel and Sofia. Well, good morning, Wranglers, on this Tuesday morning. Are you all ready for the last week before intercession? I know you all are getting ready, so let's make sure that we finish strong, Wranglers, right? Just like we're completing the first part of the race, right? Because it's still a marathon, right? We still have 3 more 9-week periods to go for the year, but we're finishing this first 9-week period strong. So make sure you complete all of your homework this week. Make sure you give it your best with your checkpoints. So we have checkpoints coming up on Thursday. Well, actually, throughout the week, we have some checkpoints, but we do have our first review that we're going to have. I want to thank Ms. Rios and Ms. Lopez for getting this review, and of course your teachers, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade teachers doing that review for reading, language arts, and math. And then everybody will be testing on Thursday, so make sure that you give it your best you do your best on any checkpoint, right? You're going to practice just like if it were the big Super Bowl game, which our Super Bowl game is Star Test. But every checkpoint you're preparing for that big day. So you have some very important essential standards, right? The TEKS, the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills that you need to have. And there are some that are more important than others, right? Or that are readiness standards that you need to have ready and be ready to tackle those by 3rd grade, 4th grade, or 5th grade. So of course, most importantly is take your time, do your very, very best, and demonstrate those strategies that your teachers taught you. So do not rush through any test, whether it's a checkpoint or it's a Mira or iReady. You take your time, Wranglers, and you show those strategies, right? Teachers ask you to show, especially for reading and math, to show that text evidence. Circle those key words, find it in the text, prove your answer, right? So make sure you're applying those strategies. And if it's for math, show your work. I've been hearing from some of your teachers that you're not showing your work, so you're only hurting yourself. So make sure you're showing your work every single time, Wranglers, so that you can prove your answer. And if it's reading, you prove it with the text, right? And using those reading skills. So we look forward to finishing strong, Wranglers. We also have iStation or Mira, right, for beginning of year kinder. So kinder, I know you're working hard to also know those letter names and sounds and learning how to read. And iReady for kinder as well. Some of you are already adding and subtracting. So yeehaw. It all starts with with kinder, right? You have a great start. You have to have a solid foundation in order to keep on building your skills. So work hard, kinder. And again, we do have the end of the first 9 weeks coming up on Friday. We still have tutoring today and Thursday. And again, some reminders, teachers, HB hour, intervention hours need to be logged in before break, and also the SHAR's billing and your service document logs, make sure that you turn those in on Friday. And also looking forward to our Yeehaw faculty and staff birthday luncheon for Friday, so that we can celebrate all the September babies, all the September Wranglers. Your DOK questions for this week: recognize elements of the plot. DOK en español: reconoce los elementos de la trauma y analiza cómo los visuales contribuyen al texto. And your cake and strategy is talking chips, my favorite. I love those talking chips. That way everybody puts their 2 cents in, right? That's a saying that you put your 2 cents in, that means you give your thoughts on whatever you're learning, so that everybody shares and discusses the learning. And thinking map is a flow map. And also want to thank our parent volunteers and our military partners that were here to monitor you all this morning, Wranglers, as we had our meeting with our superintendent of schools, or Dr. De La Torre. So thank you again to all of our Wrangler parents and our military partner, Ms. Lomeli, for coordinating. And thank you, students, for being on your very best behavior and being safe. So you demonstrated that you are Wrangler ready. So are you ready to learn today? Yes? You're ready to be responsible, right? Turning in all of your work, being attentive in class, respectful to your teachers and to your peers as well. Be respectful at all times, any adult and all of your classmates. We are 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw! Wrangler ready. Have an awesome day, Wranglers. Remember, together we stand, believe, and achieve excellence.